The Met Office says 2019 could see one of the biggest rises in carbon dioxide levels since records began more than 60 years ago. Researchers say the problems caused by human activity and warmer conditions in tropical regions. Here's our science correspondent Matt McGrath.
From exhaust pipes to power plants, emissions of carbon dioxide continue to pile up in the atmosphere. Here at Mauna Loa Observatory in Hawaii, researchers have been recording concentrations of CO2 for the past 60 years. In that time, they've increased rapidly, up by 30%. Carbon levels vary with the seasons. In the summer, as trees and plants grow, they soak up more. In the winter, when they drop their leaves, they absorb less and atmospheric CO2 levels rise. As well as the seasons, the ability of trees like these to soak up CO2 is impacted by temperatures. When you get more heat, particularly in the Pacific regions, it makes our vegetation grow less and soak up less CO2. As a result, more of the gas gathers and lingers in the atmosphere. Researchers at the Met Office have looked at projected emissions of carbon for the year ahead. They've combined that data with information on the ability of plants to soak up the gas. They believe that this year will see one of the largest CO2 increases on record, with implications for global temperatures.
So we've seen a run of warm years recently, and I think we expect 2019 will follow that trend. So this is part of a long-term trend caused by climate change. And only by addressing the emissions of carbon dioxide and the amounts that stay in the atmosphere can we expect to try and slow down that trend in the future.
Concerns about climate change have been a major theme of discussions at this year's World Economic Forum meeting in Davos. Among those taking part is 16-year-old Swedish student Greta Thunberg.
Good morning, Greta. I'm Christina, and I very much admire what you do and the determination that you have doing it.
She's been encouraging school children to go on strike in protest about the lack of action on rising temperatures. Greta has also been telling the leaders in blunt terms that the world can't solve the climate crisis without treating it as one.
Adults keep saying we owe it to the young people to give them hope. But I don't want your hope. I don't want you to be hopeful. I want you to panic. I want you to feel the fear I feel every day. And then I want you to act.
With new voices calling for urgency and new science showing the scale of the problem, the pressure on politicians to act on climate has never been greater. Matt McGrath, BBC News.